Right, well, morning everyone. Yeah, there was a lot more to those two videos than looks. I actually was doing somewhat of a psychological experiment, you might say, to do with the way that people judge blame on the internet, and how people can be led. And the first thing I'm going to show you is, it always said in the description, "You are being tested." It was there the whole time. And I'd also said that it was my fault. I have made a big fuck up here, which is I've been using the expression 50-50 as an expression to describe people both being at fault. More accurately, it's like 97%, 3% to them. It is my fault, there's no question about that. The only issue that I have with them is that they're coming from a hidden junction. And common sense says just have a little look, just give it a peek, just in case someone's coming from this direction, because it's true that they had right away. If it's clear to your right, you're free to go. Well, they clearly did, because it was free to their right and they thought they were clear to go. Well, they were clear to go. I thought I was free to my right because I couldn't see them. And that's where this common sense thing comes in. And it's very interesting how, on the first video, which I didn't actually say anything, to start with, opinion was quite divided. You know, some people were like, "Oh man, what a dick, can't believe they did that to you, blah, 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 blah." And I was sat there going, "Oh God, don't say that, because it is my fault." But anyway, that's an example of how people can be led because they believe in the person that they're watching. And you shouldn't do that, because we're all human beings and we all make mistakes. And I made a big one in this one. Well, it wasn't that big. People will say, "Oh, it's not even that close." No, it wasn't. That's why I used it, because it was more of a silly little fuck up. But it's funny how people actually wished me dead. These are the sorts of things we have to deal with on the internet, you know. Yeah, the first one I said nothing on it at all, blame-wise, other than some clues in the tags, because I wanted to see what people's normal decisions were without being led in any way. And oh yeah, it was completely 100% one way, 100% the other way. There was very little. No one was saying it was both at fault or middle ground or anything. Funny as fuck. So then I put up the one where I'm talking about it. Now, as I say, I shouldn't say 50-50. I was saying that as if to say there is some fault to blame. Because, seriously, if you were pulling out that junction and you couldn't see clearly to your left, it's not about right of way, it's about common sense. And very often you hear people going on about, you know, "Oh, well, I had right of way." Yeah, but did you use common sense at the same time? I didn't in this situation. The common sense I should have used was, I should slow down a lot more because there's going to be someone there. That's what I should have been thinking, whereas I was thinking, there's never anyone pulling out this junction, I'm fine to go across here. And as you saw, I was wrong. But yeah, as I say, from the comments you can see people are led. Also, very judgmental. People love to have a good old judge. You know, the people that have commented on this one and on the other one, one where it's called Whose Fault Was It? Yeah, pointing out someone else's sins doesn't make you a saint. We all make mistakes, and that's what I'd said. So yeah, of course I knew I was going to get loads of shit for putting these two videos up. Of course I knew that. Why wouldn't I? It's as if people don't realise that we sit here putting videos online like we're blind monkeys with no idea as to what's going to happen when we put something online. When I was putting this one online, I sat here and said to myself, right, deal with it, you're about to get a load of fucking hate. Yeah, I did. And I'm still getting on this one from people telling me that even though I admitted I was at fault, that I'm at fault. Yes, I know I'm at fault. I said it. And it's true, there is no harm, no foul. That's why in this situation, and it was close, but it wasn't that close. It was a good way of sort of seeing what people are really like. And it makes me realise why these, you know, the way that the internet runs with the blame game, I think I should call it, where it's oh, right, here's a video, it's time to find the blame. I'm going to sit in my chair using my fully 100% never did anything wrong in my life head and tell everyone how terrible they are. Yeah, I admitted to it. As I say, I shouldn't have said 50-50, I should have said 97, 93% in more like. So there you go. As I say, it's very interesting to see how the decision-making process is taken out of people's hands, and it's completely biased depending on their point of view. and how putting up these sorts of videos on the internet is just pointless if you expect to not get people saying something against your opinion. I mean, dear. Anyway, have a nice day and ride safe. I'll be paying more attention from now on.